From Jacobs Glass Company, where Larry Jacobs, the man who started it all, is retiring after 48 years. Sue, what can you tell us?
Thanks, Brett. Good afternoon. I'm Sue Caldwell with WKRP News reporting live. Behind me is Jacobs Glass Company, a business that's been serving this community for 48 years, not only with glass, but with embroidery, Christmas trees, and coffee. Tonight, we're bringing you a story 48 years in the making. One man, one dream, a beautiful, hardworking, devoted wife by his side, and what we can only assume was very little sleep. And after nearly 5 decades, Larry Jacobs is stepping into retirement. A word they're convinced he may not fully understand. In 1978, Larry Jacobs and his wife Jeannie opened what would become a cornerstone of this community. To better understand the legacy behind Jacobs Glass Company and the people who helped build it, we spoke with those who know it best.
Howdy.
People always ask, how do you work with him and be married to him? I said, well, we didn't see each other that much because he was gone all day. And I would be at the office all day. So, and then we moved in the other location. He was upstairs and I was downstairs. So we weren't around each other that much. Best thing about being there? Yeah. Being the boss. I got the boss him around.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Larry?
A brother.
Larry is absolutely an amazing guy. He gave me a job 6 years ago when I really needed one, and he's been nothing but great to me. And I can't say really anything bad about him at all.
Well, I haven't been here long, but I've loved it. And every time that someone asks me about working here, and I tell them that I work at Jacobs Glass, they always say, oh my gosh, that's Larry, right? Like Larry Jacobs. And I'm like, yep, it's Larry. And they're like, yeah, he's just such a great guy. And I agree. I just think that he's wonderful, and I'm just so lucky to be here.
Employment here is reserved for the elite. Applicants face an intense screening process designed to identify top-tier talent. We're told standards are high and expectations even higher.
Started here 7 years ago. When I come from my interview, Larry asked me, you the boy that lives out there on that private lake? And I told him, yeah, and he said, you're hired.
Have you ever dropped a windshield?
No, we've broken a few putting them in now.
And we was going down the interstate about 60. And let's just say the frame come untied and blew it out on interstate. And when we turned around to get it, there wasn't nothing left of the frame. Larry said, boys, y'all can't do that no more. Yo, Zach, I need some help over here, man. This is a big piece of glass. It's pretty heavy, man.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Where you want to go with? Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
It was never a dull moment. We had big old hogs coming up to the front window. And we had a guy that was living in a shack right down the road that would sweep rocks out the road. And he come up there and he gave me a set of official, legit chopsticks. That was Big John. Had some famous people come by. Buddy Hackett, Lucille Ball's best friend.
Glenn Sykes been here 15 years, I think. Right there, about a little over 15, going on 16 years. Been in the field, in the office, in warehouse management. Been here a long time. Obviously, my parents had a subcontracted from here for, I think, all the way back since 1990. So, been a big part of my life and everything from since I was a kid. So, thank you, Larry, for everything you've done for us. Appreciate you, and all the best in your retirement.
We have a customer here that would like to give his opinion on his service today.
Hi, my name is Sebastian. I just scheduled an appointment at Jacobs Glass. The glass is great. Rod is exceptionally easy to work with. Definitely come here.
We hope to see you again soon, but I don't want to wish anything bad on you on your new windshield.
She just stole my card.
31 years in April. I love you. I appreciate all you've done for me, my family.
Larry, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to come and work for you. You know, you are my boss, but you're also my Christian brother, and you have acted in a way that brings glory to God. You have served Him. You have given to Him, and He has blessed you with a great family and with a great business. And I thank you that I thank God that allowed me to be a part of that. You have always been good to me and very generous with your time, with everything you've got, and money, whatever it is that God has blessed you with, you have blessed others with it. And I just thank you that I was able to be a part of that. And it's a congratulations for being in business and having a successful business that you have, and a great family again. And it's all because I believe that your belief in God, and He has blessed you. I look forward to seeing you on the lake someday. You take care.
Hi, I'm Mandy. I'm probably the newest employee here at Jacobs Glass. I've been here since November, and it's been a really good experience so far. First meeting Larry I think it was like my first few days here, and he really made me feel like family, which it's definitely a family atmosphere. He's been kind, and everyone here, honestly. I told them shortly after I started, we had a Christmas party, and I told them that I don't have a single complaint other than the traffic getting in and out of the parking lot, but that's nothing that they can help. I just don't have a single complaint. Everyone's wonderful. It's a family oriented space, and the job itself is great. So I'm just a happy employee.
Staff members here are widely regarded as some of the hardest working in the industry. Breaks are uncommon. Dedication is constant.
Ryle, are you ready for our candy break?
Yeah.
So good. Shout out to Larry and David Jacobs for putting in this glass window for mine and Rod's candy breaks. Been working hard?
Or hardly working. On this very table, glass is cut, measured, and sometimes stretched to fit.
We had made a living giving directions. In the first location, we would have been millionaires before you opened your second location. I did have a stove in the garage area part, and I forget what he put in it one day, and it just blew up and it just jumped up off the floor.
I'm Preston. I've been working at Jacobs Glass for about 11 years now, and just wanted to say that I've been grateful for the opportunity to work here. It's been such a blessing. Larry's could never write down how much he's helped me out through the years, and it's just a blessing to be able to work with literal family and then everybody else who I consider family here. And I've been to several retirement parties that we've hosted here, and it's one thing to see grown men that I've looked up to as like some of the hardest working men in my life just break down in tears and be so grateful for all the things that Larry's helped them with throughout their whole careers. And just want to say that love you, Larry, and thank you for everything you do for us, and thank you for everything you've done for the company.
You mean like say he knows my name's Matt. My name's Matt. I've been here at Jacobs Glass for going on 9 years. I met Larry a little bit before I came to work here at church, and Larry was nice enough to give me an opportunity to come work here. He didn't know a lot about me. He kind of knew my story. He asked me to come in and interview, so I sat down with him and David and interviewed, and they gave me an opportunity to come work here. And I can honestly say it's been a life-changing experience to work here. He told me from the very beginning that it would be what I made of it, and it truly has been. It's been such a blessing. I love Larry so much, and I'm gonna miss him. Even this last week has been difficult, him not being around here. But I'm happy for him. I'm happy to see what the next weeks, months, years become for he and Jeannie. They have left such a amazing legacy here, and I'm just really proud of what they've left to us. They've built this great place, and they've left it in great hands with David. But I guess we can really see the fruits of Larry and Jeannie's labor here and what they've built, and something they should really be proud of, because we certainly are. Those of us that work here, again, just so grateful for Larry and for all he's done for me and my family. He's truly changed my life, the course and the trajectory of my life. And so I'm just so grateful for that, and just love him dearly.
Workplace morale is described as strong and steady. Disagreements are rare, and cooperation comes naturally.
Get your stuff and let's get out of here.
Hey, Paul.
Yes.
Did you turn in PO number 35-95201?
I don't know.
Okay. I guess that's enough.
Hey Larry, I just want to take a minute to thank you for all you've done for me and my family, both as an employer and as a friend. You gave me a job when I needed it, and you helped us find a church that we could call home. I've always looked up to you as both a boss and a Christian. Having you in my life has been a true blessing, and one that I will always be grateful for. And I hope you have a great retirement.
I'm Elisa Govert, and I've been at Jacob's Glass for about 2.5 years. And it feels more like a family than any other place that I've worked at. And I think that's because Larry really cares about his faith and his family and his community. And because of that, he's a very compassionate leader and not just a boss.
Okay, Mr. Larry, how you doing? And I just want to say thank you for everything. And I'm glad you got a wonderful retirement. And thank you, sir. God bless you and your family.
Larry, thank you for hiring me to babysit Dustin. He's coming along well. He's eating his whole Happy Meal for lunch. Sometimes when we install showers, he has to pee, so I let him pee in the shower drain.
So don't believe nothing they say.
Just need a minute, or longer than a minute. I just want to congratulate you, Papa, on your 50 years in the glass business. That's a major achievement and a lot of hard work and a lot of time put into it. And we all appreciate everything that you do for us, and you're a major role model to all of us, especially me. And I just want to congratulate you and hope you have a great retirement.
Larry would be like the chief motivator around here. Like, he's so good at I guess encouraging you, getting behind you. Even like, I can think of times when I've been really struggling and I would go down there and he would just really kind of help me get right sized in a way that tell me everything's going to be okay, and we can only do what we can do, because sometimes I would feel like there's no way we can get through this, whatever the situation is. And he would, by the time I left his office, I would feel empowered, like we're going to get through this, And so I feel like he's just a really good motivator, encourager. When I think of Larry, I think of his kindness and his generosity. He shares of the fruits of this place. I feel like God has really blessed him through this business, but it's because Larry's been faithful in his tithing, his giving. And I feel like because of that, God has blessed him. And then Larry in turn has blessed us. And so I'm just so grateful for that.
Congratulations, Larry. I've known you pretty much my whole life and worked with you for 20. Couldn't ask for a better boss. Thank you.
He's been a blessing to my life. When I started here, they welcomed me like family. And I've been with them here since 2010. And he's one of the biggest reasons, the way he talks to you, the way, he appreciates you working here. And it's been like that since day one, never felt like they didn't want me here or nothing like that. It was like, family. And not only my life, that goes to my kids, my wife, my family in total, and I see him being the same way with other people here, even people, that have been working here a year to almost Tony that's been here longer than everybody here. He just, you could feel his touch on people, and his dedication, have blessed many of us here. Many families, people that don't work here no more, but and they retire and they still come around just to say hi to him, and he's been great, and God has blessed him and will bless him for many years because of the way he is, and it's a life lesson for us, seeing his family, David coming behind him and Tyler being here, and that's a good example for us, with family. But I just wanted to let you know, Mr. Larry, bottom of my heart, we love you, and we'll miss you, but just come around, okay? Come around, check on us. Love you.
Congratulations, Larry, on retirement, and just want to thank you for all you do for us and all you've done for us, and I appreciate everything. But congratulations. Thank you.
I've grown up in this area. My mom's from Durham, and my grandparents live down the road off of Sparger Springs. And I've just always heard about this place in the community. I've had several windshields replaced here, me and my husband, over the years. And it just tells you something about a place when you've heard nothing but good things. I'm 31 years old, and I've never heard a single bad word about the company. So I just feel like that's a true testament to Jacobs Glass.
All right, Mr. Larry, this is E&J Glazing. We just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for us. Wilmer's here. He's been with me for 15 years. We got Charlie, 8 years right here. We got Roger, who's been a year and a half, going to 2. Jose, almost 5 years, right, Jose? 4? 7? Yeah, 7 years, I'm sorry. And I got the newest one, Ronald. He's almost a year. We just wanted to say thank you. And okay, count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Larry.
How would you describe Larry to somebody who's never met him?
Very, very compassionate, kind soul. Someone that I would look up to. Definitely a great man, a godly man, and I'm lucky to have him or had him as a boss. He truly means a lot to me, and so does his family, and I truly wish him the best retirement that he can have.
Hello, this is Star. I was asked to do this interview for Larry. I don't know why. They must expect me to say something nice, but I have to think about that thing. But no, in all honesty, Larry is one of the nicest people I have ever met. He's a godly man. He's a godly man. I have worked for him and Jeannie for many years, and I'll have to say it's been a pleasure. It's really been a pleasure, and it still is. I know you all will miss him here. I knew you miss him here. And my last words is, I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you.
The people who know me know I'm emotional. Everyone, the men that work with me knows that I'm emotional. So I apologize. It's just the way it is. This here's a bit bittersweet for me. I came to work for you, Larry. Best I can remember, I may be off a year or so here, but I think I came to work for you April of 1996. When I came to work for you, some people here know my background. Mike, David, of course, you. But I was raised by a wonderful, strong woman, but no father. And 23 years old when I walked through these doors. And I can still remember the very conversation we had sitting in that office upstairs down there. I can remember it clearly. And I acted like I was confident, but the truth of the matter is I didn't know what I was doing. I was a boy, had no idea how to be a man, hadn't had anyone, frankly, show me. didn't trust anyone because that was how I had to survive up to that point. But through the years, Larry, you allowed me to learn a trade that allowed me to change the lives of my very children, 2 of which are here tonight. The countless conversations that you pulled me in that office, not just to talk about work, but to, Tony, your emotions can kind of control this, or the good advice, constant good advice throughout my life. Larry, just quite frankly, I don't know how my life would have honestly turned out without you in my life. You've been my mentor. You've obviously been my boss. You've been my friend. And quite frankly, you've been the greatest male influence that I've ever had. I want you to know that I love you.
I love you too, man.
I'm thankful to God for placing us together. And I do believe this because I don't believe there's any coincidences. I believe that God knew there was a boy that was going to come here that needed that guidance. And he yoked us up. Yeah. And here we are now. I hope that you enjoy every moment of your retirement. Do everything that you want to do. I love you. I love your family. And my words tonight can't express that. I wish you could jump inside of me and know just how I feel about you. But I love you. Congratulations on the retirement. And I promise you, there's nothing I can ever do in this lifetime, ever, to repay you for what you've done for me.
Oh, man. I love you, brother.
It may sound a little corny, but I tried. All right, the history of Jacobs Glass. When you look at the history of Jacobs Glass Company, you must go all the way back to the start in January 1978 with my dad and mom. My dad started the business as a dream of one day becoming a successful businessman and a provider for his family. But there was one major factor to deal with. He was dead broke and had nothing. Starting out with nothing poses many problems. The fact that he and my mom didn't hardly have anything but a 2.5-year-old son, a ragged single-wide trailer that my parents didn't even own but rented from my mom's brother in an old pickup truck. I can remember days and nights spent at the old building down here that my dad rented on Highway 70, the now called Bull City Radiator. I can remember the old wood stove used to heat the office, the old glass bottle Coke machine that we used to get glass bottle Cokes from and pour Lance peanuts into them. And even the rats there were so big that he had to tie down rat traps to the wood stove firewood just so the rats wouldn't take the traps.
Through a door.
Just so the rats wouldn't take the traps with them once they were caught. That's no lie now.
That's the truth.
The traps would go off, catch them, and they would take the traps with them. That's not a lie.
Yeah.
And the endless amounts of car wrecks we witnessed while looking out the windows of the front office. There was a lot of them. Eventually, though, through many factors such as hard work, dedication, sacrifice, blood, sweat, and tears my parents endured, my dad was finally able to purchase a piece of property here at 4915 Hillsborough Road. Through the years, the business has continued to flourish with the addition of a larger workforce, growing facilities, and blessings from God. My dad has been blessed with many good employees over the years, many which are still good friends today. Some employees have retired from Jacobs Glass. Some employees have retired and since passed away. There are actually some of those retired employees here tonight that have come out to celebrate this extraordinary occasion. My dad has always kept a close relationship with his employees because he cared for them, their well-being, their families. So when you work for a family-owned business, it's different than any type of corporate-owned business. You actually mean something to the owner, not just another number. With my dad, his employees meant the world to him. I can remember so many nights when I was just a teenager down at the shop with a handful of the guys, such as Mike Pope, Edward Franklin, Ronnie Barbie, Clarence, Tony, and many others down here cutting glass tabletops, building storefront window frames, and many other things so that all would be ready for the next morning. I can also remember the water fights in the shop, and who knows how many bottles and cans of beer that were drunk after 5 o'clock. By the guys, of course. I wasn't old enough yet for that stuff, but I do remember being the designated driver. Maybe I should have left that part out about the beer, but anyways, with all that being said, here we are today, years later, celebrating the very man who started it all. All right. Now this is to you. Now to my dad. Dad, I've been trying to find the right words for this moment, and honestly, there aren't enough. Today marks the end of 48 years of dedication to the glass industry through Jacobs Glass. You built a legacy not just through your hard work and expertise, but through the way you've touched lives, mentored others, and led by example. But to me, you're not just a person who started Jacobs Glass. You're the dad who helped guide me through life, made sure we had a place to lay our heads down at night, and always had food on the table even when things looked really bleak, and of course, taught me how to fish. You balanced a demanding career with being an incredible father, and I never once felt like I come second. I think what hits the hardest is realizing how much you sacrifice quietly. The early mornings, the late nights, the times you put our needs first, and the fact that you gave up fishing for a career to make sure the company was successful for myself and generations to come. Now it's your turn. Retirement means more time for things that you love, such as fishing, grandkids, family, traveling with mom, most importantly, shifting your focus from primary employment to the continued spiritual growth, using your gifts for God's kingdom through mentoring, volunteering, and ministry rather than solely for self-indulgence. Dad, I love you more than words can say. Thank you for teaching me what it means to work hard, love deeply, and live with a purpose. We're all so grateful for you and what you have accomplished. The best dad a son could ask for. Happy retirement. May this be the beginning of your best adventure yet.
The story doesn't end with retirement, it ends with gratitude. For a lifetime of honest work and steady service, Larry Jacobs leaves behind a legacy worthy of honor. And that legacy, I believe, will endure. Reporting from Jacobs Glass Company, I'm Sue Caldwell with WKRP News. Back to you, Brett.
Thank you, Sue. Congratulations, Larry Jacobs, on a well-earned retirement. More after the break.
Thanks, Brett. My name is Sue Collin. I forgot. Good afternoon.
Employee of the month.
Should I have to hold this up?
Do you not want to?
You're gonna have a problem with everybody else holding it.
No. Yeah.
About what?
I don't know. Retirement, gratitude, if any, or if you want to just like slander, whatever we want. Behind me is Jacobs Glass Company, a business. No, I forgot how to begin it.
The service is mediocre.
You look at her and say, she said, Rod, it's time for a candy break. Then you look at me and I'm gonna go.
This thing is wrong.
Okay, action.
This is loud in here.
Wait, start again.
Hold on, I don't know if you want to. He's telling me stories about him taking Preston and Tyler hunting.
And?
Yeah, one of them shot the dog.
We can't put that in there. In 1978, Larry Jacobs and his truck.
All right, are you done? You going?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to be not so like bulls.
Do you want this blue one?
Back to you, Brett. I forgot to move.
It's okay. What was the worst thing about working there?
Last time I didn't get paid. No commission, 401k, or nothing. I got zip.
Oh my gosh, Mandy. Did you even go home last night?
Hey, Larry. We're so very proud of you for what you've accomplished. I know it's been hard and taken a lot of your time, but now you have all the time you want. You're going to feel better and everything's going to turn around and just go and do everything you want to do. And first of all, I want you to come to my house because I want you to fish in the pond because I need to get some of those fish out of there. So I do have a few other things on my list, but anyway, congratulations and enjoy all your time.
Oh, hey Larry, your favorite brother-in-law here. Same here. Congratulations on your retirement. I had a whole list of things I wanted to tell you, good stuff about you, but you know, the football game's coming on in a few minutes and I don't have time. But one thing I will tell you is advice from a friend of mine is when you retire, don't tell anybody, because people will come out of the woodwork, especially kin folks. They want you to come over and do something for nothing. And that's the way it is. So you keep that in mind. Oh, and by the way, I was out behind the house the other day and I threw a rock at a squirrel and I missed him and broke a window. Can you come over in the morning and maybe help me fix it? You know, I would do it myself, but I've got sensitive bronchial tubes and the doctor told me not to go out in cold air and breathe that. So you let me know about that, all right? We'll see you later.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Larry, on your retirement. We're so happy for you.
Hey, brother-in-law, this is your sister-in-law. I just wanted to say a few things about you, although I could say a lot more, but I'll just say a few. Because I think the world of you, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy my sister married you. And I feel sorry for you, but no, I don't. She's a good woman. Yeah, she is. And you are a good man. You have a beautiful family. You're just very, very fortunate. And I love you so much. Now that you're retiring, which you have well deserved, what are your plans? Now, you know, if you go on any trip, you got to take your sister-in-law with you. That's part of the deal. I love you, and you take care of yourself and my sister, and both of you have a good life.
Hey Larry, from Mark and Lisa, we'd like to wish you nothing but the best on your retirement. God bless.
Congratulations, you deserve it.
Congratulations on your retirement, Uncle Larry. We love you.
We love you.
Hey Larry, we just want to wish you a happy retirement and just thank you for everything you've done for the company and just let you know we love you.
Congratulations, Larry. We love you.
Hi, Larry. It's Karen, your favorite sister. I wanted to tell you how much I love you and I'm proud of you.
Congratulations, Larry.
I'd also like to speak for the three people that can't be with us tonight. I think this is what they would say. Holmes, I'm proud of you, brother. Larry, I'm proud of your son. And of course, Mama, she would be like, oh, that's my Larry. She always did think you were the best thing since sliced bread. We love you.
Hey Larry, we're sorry we can't be there tonight. We just wanted to wish you a happy retirement and we hope you can start enjoying some time and some rest because you don't have to show up to work anymore.
Congratulations on getting rid of all them employees. Go fishing and enjoy yourself.
Retirement. Retirement. You want to get a party? You cannot go to work anymore. Let's go play video games. I love you, Grandpa. You're the best day ever. I love you. You're the best. I like you the most. I like you.
Hi, Papa. This is Courtney Sue Caldwell Jacobs coming to you live from my closet where I am trying to hide from my children to record this video. And I've tried to record it 3 times now and I keep getting interrupted. So hopefully the closet, I will be clear for 2 seconds. But I just wanted to tell you that you and Granny have built more than just a business. You have built something that has blessed countless lives, especially our family, and we are so proud of you both. Your lives have borne good fruit, and it's still bearing it. Your faith leads our family, and it always will, and I'm just really proud of both of you. Proud to be in this family. Do you remember when you danced with me at me and Tyler's wedding, and you looked me in the eyes, and you vowed to always be there for me and Tyler to help us in any and every way, no matter what? And at that time, I thought you were just throwing around kind words like a lot of people do during milestone moments. But Papa, every day I've been here in North Carolina, you have lived out that vow. And I wish that I could articulate how incredibly grateful I am. I wish that you could just see into my heart. But Papa, I vow too to always be there for you and Granny, no matter what. And you're kind of stuck with me since I built a house right next to you. And I can't wait to show up on your doorstep again soon to play Ninja Turtle video games and to pick your brain about Revelation. Come Lord Jesus, am I right? I love you, Papa. And I've been discovered. What are you wearing? That's your dad's pajama pants.
Happy retirement. Get your boat. Let's go fishing now.
Larry, when you see this, I guess it means you finally retired officially. So just want to wish you the very best. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication. You always believed in hard work, trusting in God, and treating customers with respect and kindness. That's why your business was such a success, and I know it will carry on. I know that you love your employees, they love you, and they're going to keep carrying on the tradition with David. And wish you the best. And I always told you, if you ever wanted to retire, to be ready to travel. So when you get home tonight, pack bags.